Back here at home, the mother of a 6-year-old boy who shot his teacher earlier this year in Newport News, Virginia, was sentenced to 2 years in prison today for felony child neglect. Deja Taylor pleaded guilty to the charge and apologized to the teacher. Her son told investigators he took the gun from his mother's purse. The teacher is suing the school district for $40 million.
Welcome to the podcast, It Too Podcast. Acronyms. The acronym meaning, is it important to you? If it is, it's no judgment. If it isn't, there's no judgment. We can agree to disagree respectfully. So we just want to do quick commentary on the mom, Deja Taylor in Virginia. Her 6-year-old son shot his first grade teacher in January. He shot the first grade teacher, and she was just sentenced to 2 years in prison. Yep. And the recommended sentence, though, that they recommended was 6 months. The judge gave her 2 years.
Sentence for me is 4 years.
Wait a minute, what did you say?
For me, 4 years.
That's not how the justice system works, Allie. It's a book you go by. Just because you feel, that's why certain people can't be judges.
I didn't.
You can't go by what you feel. You go by what you feel, a lot of people will be locked up under the jail and never come home.
That's wrong. That's how it is, though. They go by what they feel. A lot of people are in there for a bag of weed.
Well, the recommended sentence that was recommended from the prosecutor was 6 months. The judge gave her 2 years. I could imagine why he gave her 2 years, because yes, her son was 6, but he had very troubled past and issues. When he shot this teacher, they say she asked he took the gun out. First of all, he took it out of his mom's purse. That's neglect, because how did she not know her gun was missing? I don't know. But that's why I say sometimes boys can be clever and they have no impulse control. When they want to do something, it's over with. If a little boy gonna do it, you good as dead. Forget about it. He took the gun, huh?
That boy, I think the mom, kids only project behavior that's being soaked into them.
But what if he was born with it? It says he was born with an acute disability. Behavioral disability could be.
I say that now that he did something wrong. Now they want to say that.
And they said that's what they say.
They say that every time some kid go, oh yeah, he was a little slow. No.
Now this is what they saying now. The teacher said, "What are you doing?" When he pulled the weapon up, he thought about it. 6. You know, some 6-year-olds. He aimed right at the teacher. Shot her. She ran to the office. And then they say when the investigators took him to question him, he say, "I shot the bee dead."
What?
That's what he said.
See that part.
Oh, does he have a disability for him to say that? I'm gonna put the link to the full description of the story in the description so people can read it. He said, "I did it." The boy told officials, according to the police in the affidavit, "I got my mom's gun last night." And if you go down, it's a little further now. But they say that's what he said. But this is what I wanted to bring up, is this is not the first time he had, I don't know if you read this, they say he almost choked another teacher out.
Yeah, he know. He's not slow. It's no disability. He's
can you imagine you being a substitute teacher?
He's insane.
You know how you sit down at eye level because you want to be on eye level with the little kids. You thinking they sweet, and then he come from behind you like Chucky
and choke you out.
That lady said she couldn't breathe, and she said when he put his arm around her neck, he was pulling her down while he had her arm around her neck.
Turnaround story. That's well, you know what? I'm lying. I was about to say that's a grown man, it's not a kid, but look, mom, remember when that kid pulled my hair? He dragged me.
Yes,
He dragged me, literally dragged me. I did not know he was that
and
strong.
just like elderly people are strong, kids are strong. And she was schooling another child, and he came from behind her, put her in a chokehold, and started pulling down till until they had to call for assistance. I know the other kids were scared.
For some of them, it may sound impossible. Oh, that's a little kid. How you
It's
drag?
not impossible.
No, I'm telling you personally from a personal experience, they will drag you. If it's unexpected, for a sec, you know you could get. They're not gonna just be their kids, but for a second when they shock you and their strength shock you,
You're right. And
whoa.
the movie Chucky is not just a. These people make movies that be real, and we think it's fake. You think Chucky little like that? You think them kids little like that can't do damage to you, stab you up, cut you up while you sitting here laughing, talking about that's a little kid? Now you gone because you didn't think this child was as strong as just gone. And they had to forcibly remove him from the class. I know the other kids were scared of him. Forget the teachers. That's crazy. So, do you think it was well deserved before we end
Oh,
the 2 year sentence? Hmm.
4 years, and I think that prisons now. This is a side note. I think prisons, instead of just locking them up and having them there,
They
releasing them,
need rehabilitation.
needs to start. They need to. Sorry to say it. They need to stop with the church.
Hmm.
They need to start having like they need to start having like real
Therapists, yeah,
mental
to
health
get
awareness type of.
to the root of the problem, and
They need to start having like little exercises, little workshops for mental health type to.
mhm. And then with crimes like this, when you have underage children that commit these types of crimes, I think with them punishing the parents, I think this will help curb a lot of that crime because parents will be more responsible for their children instead of being so irresponsible, not caring what they do because they saying, "Oh, you just gonna go to jail. You gonna pay the price." No, since he's underage, you will pay the price because you need to have more control over your child and do something. So I do think this will help if
Or
they started doing this more. Look at a lot of the school shooters
I don't think
that's underage. If the parent, I see a lot of parents being sentenced though when those kids get access to those guns. But this is a start. I think they should do it like this with underage kids that commit crimes. So you say it was well deserved, the 2 year sentence, right?
no
Oh,
underdeserved.
you wanted more time for her. Okay, and then he had behavior issues before, so she should have looked into that
No,
and getting him some
no,
help.
you should have known.
Yeah,
Should have known. Cause I know kids that play around and bring Nerf guns to school. Once you see that, it's time to stop playing.
right. And also, kids need to be taught early about gun safety.
They do.
I think it's very good for children to learn about gun
All the ones
safety.
who don't know about gun safety is the ones who doing it wrong.
Right. Yep.
Those are the ones
Okay.
who shooting each other in the head by mistake. Those are the ones who's doing. All the ones who do know, it seem like they know about it, been there, done that. They well, not been there, done that, but they know it's nothing new to them. They not excited. They know how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Leave it alone.
Okay, well, we're gonna end there, and let us know what you guys think about this. Deja Taylor in Virginia, her 6 year old son shot his teacher. She was charged with they dropped the charge of recklessly handling a firearm, and she was charged with child neglect. She received a 2 year sentence, and let us know what you think about the parents being sentenced. and punished for a child's crime when they are underage. And leave your comments. Do you think this sentence was well deserved on her part because he was a troubled child? And let us know what you leave your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for listening.